Hi there. Welcome back to the show. Filmmaker John Waters calls Divine the most beautiful woman in the world. Since Divine is a man, John will have to explain this statement later in the show. Divine has appeared in such films as Pink Flamingos, Female Trouble, and Polyester. He is currently touring with a nightclub act and has a new record on the pop charts. It says here, Singing with Paul Schaefer and the band, Born to be Cheap. Please welcome Divine.
Shallow, wasn't born to be deep. Of all the things, I was born to be cheap, cheap, cheap. I was born to be cheap, cheap. A child our mother could keep, cheap. As sure as there's trash, I was born to be cheap. I was born to be crass, a loud, brassy tart. No one could accuse me of having a heart. No promise do I keep. I don't do it twice with anyone. Get cheap, cheap, cheap. I was born to be cheap, cheap. As I'm walking down the street, cheap. I'm always too much. I was born to be cheap. I was born to be helpless. I was born to be cold. I was born to never do what I'm told. I was born to be shallow. I was born to be deep. Of all the things I was born to be, I'm cheap. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, I never been like this before. Yeah. I'm cheap. I was born to be cheap, cheap. As I'm walking down the street, cheap. Yeah. Cheap, cheap. I got another good keep, cheap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As sure as there's trash, I was born to be cheap. Yeah.
Something off the Christmas album, and we'll be right back, folks. Divine. Thank you. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. John Waters is the man responsible for making Divine a movie star. He has been in his movies, Female Trouble, Pink Flamingos, Polyester, and Multiple Maniacs. John's latest work is called a book entitled Shock Value, which is described as a book that is, well, I'm a little flustered. A tasteful book about bad taste. Please welcome John Waters and Divine. This is Divine. You know, that's a very nice song, by the way.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you very much.
Let's just start with a couple of obvious things.
Okay.
You're not. Tell me what exactly you are. You're not a. No, I don't mean that to be stupid, but.
I was born a male.
You are a male.
Still am
That's
a
right.
male. Yeah, I have all my own equipment that I came with.
Factory parts, huh?
Yeah, these are all. added parts that come off with my work clothes.
Now, you're not a transvestite.
No, I'm an actor that I specialize in women's parts.
Yeah, and in all of these movies that we've mentioned, you have played Divine. Is that correct?
Well, no, I mean, I've played different characters. My stage name is Divine.
Oh, I see. I see. And John, how did you and Divine meet?
Well, I first saw Divine and I just thought raw beauty. We lived in the same neighborhood. And because, to me, beauty is looks that you can never forget. And I've walked down the street with Divine and seen car accidents happen.
Now you know you look good.
Yeah.
Now, the new movie, Polyester, what was your first film?
The first film was something that we did called Eat Your Makeup, was one of the first
Eat Your
ones.
Makeup, and then Pink Flamingos.
Then we had
was
Mondo Trasho,
Mondo
Multiple
Trasho.
Maniacs, Pink Flamingos, Female Trouble,
Now,
Desperate Living.
these are, at the time, and still are, cult films. They play late at night and generally X-rated, or...
We didn't have any, there was no rating that could really apply to
I
our
see.
film. Polyester was rated R, though.
Now, Polyester is a departure because it's more of a commercial effort, isn't it?
Well, yes, but I had made midnight movies and they were successful, and I wanted to spread my cancer to a wider group of people. You see, I wanted to spread my germs to suburbia.
Now, people would think you're just being flip here about that, but what exactly do you mean there?
Well, my germs, what I mean by that is my sense of humor, which I find humor in all the things that are terrible about America and things that people have anxiety about. But the first step of getting rid of anxiety is to laugh at it. So I think they're very healthy movies.
When you say things that are wrong with America, you mean economically or sociologically?
Well, I mean
or...
crime. There's a lot of crime in my films. And Female Trouble, Divine plays a person that wants to get the electric chair because she wants crime so much that that's like getting the Academy Award in her profession.
I see. I see. And in the book, I think on the first page of Shock Value, you mentioned that you make good bad taste films.
Well, I think there's such a thing as good bad taste and bad taste, yes.
And what would the difference be?
Well, good bad taste is creatively nauseating, where bad taste would be something like that film they made about Jackie Kennedy. What was it called? But they didn't even show Jackie go shopping.
Tycoon, Greek Tycoon.
So, I mean, they didn't have Jackie go shopping. I thought, what was the director thinking about?
So there's good bad taste and bad taste, and which one would Divine be?
Divine is all the way good bad taste.
Good
yes.
bad taste. And you also mentioned that to you, if you can make somebody throw up, that's like a standing ovation.
Well, my early films, because I've had theaters where they actually put sawdust down in the lobby because of that problem. But that was...
One thing, because the carpeting wouldn't show the film.
But that was the early films. So
Yeah.
we were made on so cheap a budget, $10,000. We had to get people's attention, and that was how to do it.
I feel suddenly like Wally Cleaver sitting here. This is Ward and June, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, Beaver, you better be home early tonight.
We're going to pause here. We'll be right back with more of John Waters and Divine. Thank you, Paul. Welcome back to the show. We're talking with John Waters and Divine. Coming up in the next half hour, a special report on the most beautiful shoe repair store windows in New York City. We're going to take a look at a clip from, this is Polyester, right, John?
Right, yeah.
Filmed in Odorama. We'll get to that
Yes.
later.
And this is, you can see Divine in this film play something completely different than this character. He's a put-upon housewife in this. The scene we're going to see is sort of like a deodorant commercial gone berserk.
Okay. And just when America needs it most. Take a look at the monitors here.
We met?
You guys were childhood friends, and you must tell me about your parents' reaction to this.
Well, it wasn't too good at first, but over the past 9 years, we've become very good friends long distance. They live in Florida, and they love what I do now.
They're proud of the fact that Divine is their son.
I think they're proud of the fact that I'm paying my own bills.
Yeah.
And not asking them for any more money.
Yeah.
And they're glad that I'm doing what I like to do, and I have a real good time doing it.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's
they are real glad now. It took about 9 years for them to come around, but...
All right. We have to pause here for station identification. You have the biggest hair of anyone who has been on the show.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. I think something's about to happen.
Verily, verily, we will be back after station identification.
I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I have nothing to do with this.
And here's to the king of late night, The Tonight Show. The #1 late night show on television is better than ever, weeknights.
Hi, welcome back to the show here. We're just sitting around chatting with Mr. and Mrs. America. And this is John Waters, the motion picture director, producer, and divine. John, have you ever felt the need to do anything that was of great social relevance?
No, I haven't at all, because I think being socially redeeming is so very boring. You know, I'm just trying to make people laugh. That's the only reason I ever pick up a movie camera.
Yeah, and your folks, how do they feel about it? You were described as being the Prince of Sleaze.
No, I think the Prince of Puke, a lot of different... I think it sort of sums it up. My mother, there was an editorial in the Sun paper in Baltimore where I lived that said, the Prince of Puke, a favorable one. She said, somehow when you were a child, it wasn't what we had in mind, that you would grow up to be the Prince of Puke. I think they like it better than me being in prison or something, you know?
Well, I guess these are your folks here. Is that
Yeah.
John? Yeah. That looks like Warden June Cleaver there.
They'll be thrilled.
Tell us about the Odorama.
Well, Odorama is the film that you can really smell. And when you come into the theater, you get these cards, and when a number appears on the screen and starts flashing, you scratch and sniff that number. Would you like to try one?
No, I don't.
I can give you a good one first.
No, that's all right. But that's, I guess, part of the fun of being there. Well, this has been a pleasure for me. You both seem like very nice individuals, and I want to wish you continued good luck in your career, Divine and John Waters. The movie is Polyester. Tab Hunter is in it also.
Yes.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Stay right there, if you will. I want to see something exciting. Now that it's spring all over most of North America, hi there. Good evening and welcome to our show, and a fine program we have indeed for you. My first guest, John Waters, will be here in a moment. Quentin Crisp, Mark Schiff, and many, many more surprises. And not a minute too soon. My first guest tonight has been dubbed the Prince of Sleaze. He is a director, a writer. His films include Female Trouble, Multiple Maniacs, Pink Flamingos, and Polyester. His latest effort is a book entitled Shock Value, which he describes as a tasteful book about bad taste. Please welcome John Waters. John, how are you? Nice to see you again, sir. I found the book very entertaining, by the way. You lead certainly an interesting life. Do you take pride in this whole notion of bad taste? Is that a sense of accomplishment for you?
Well, I think bad taste is humor to me. I mean, to me, bad taste is what entertainment is all about.
And for example, what would be something that falls under that description?
Well, something recently that's pleased me because, well, the movie Summer Lovers I really love because it's about being young, rich, stupid, and nude. So I thought that was a good movie I've seen lately.
Is there such a thing as bad taste that is actually acceptable, or as you say, good bad taste?
Well, there's good bad taste and bad taste, yeah. I mean, I think movies like Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is good bad taste, and then a movie like The Greek Tycoon was bad taste because it was about Jackie Kennedy, but they didn't even show her going shopping, you know. So I mean,
that would have been the ultimate bad taste.
Sort of
for
a
you.
disappointment.
Yeah. Now, how do you describe the movies that you have produced heretofore?
Well, celluloid atrocities sort of sums it up.
Yeah. And what is your reaction? Do you like getting bad reviews from critics, or do you like getting good reviews from critics?
Well, it depends. Sometimes we get bad reviews that I like. but I much prefer a good review, of course, like any filmmaker. But I think Rex Reed once gave us the best bad review. He said, where do these people come from? Where do they go when the sun goes down? Isn't there a law or something? That helped the movie, I think. Yeah.
Now, this was referring to the wonderful cast of folks that you seem to work with over and over again.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to take a look at the examples of this for people who have not been fortunate enough to see some of your work. You know what we've compiled here, don't you, John?
Yeah, I think we're going to see A Normal Christmas, my idea of a normal Christmas from Female Trouble, Divine being raped by a lobster in Multiple Maniacs, Edie playing a retarded grandmother that worships eggs and pink flamingos, and a 400-pound killer maid in Desperate Living.
Okay, now we're going to take a look at this now, and then we'll come back and discuss this. So watch closely. The monitors here in the studio and at home. Use your TVs.
Dawn, come see what Santa brought you.
I better get them cha-cha heels.
I'm a maniac. Oh, maniac that cannot be cured. How was that Eggman today?
Oh, Beth, he's going to come to the party as my date. And Cotton bought me so many eggs today.
Oh.
Look at these. So many little eggies. And I'm still starving. And I'm going to eat them all before I go to sleepy.
Thirsty, Griselda?
You better go see about your wife. She's having another mental fit.
I thought you had been stealing my liquor.
Who are these people? We'll find out when we come back with John Waters. Just joining us, all hell broke loose in the band a minute ago, and John Waters is here. And now, tell me, what sort of a child were you? What kind of movies were you influenced by?
Well, I had a pretty happy childhood. My favorite movie was The Wizard of Oz, but I wanted to rooted for the witch because I couldn't understand why Dorothy would want to go back to a dreary farm with that ugly dog when she could live with a woman with green skin and winged monkeys and everything, you know. So, but I always rooted for her the most. But as a kid, I was happiest. I used to get my mother to take me to junkyards and look at car accidents. That was one of my favorite things to do, too.
You liked looking at wrecked cars?
Yeah, and the junkyard man would look at my mother and think, what are you, crazy lady? And she was just kind of embarrassed, and I would wander around and imagine the horror that had happened, you know. But my mother was nice enough to take me there.
Yeah, yeah.
Some mothers wouldn't have, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. What about sports? Were you involved in sports as a kid?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I know you're a sports fan. I'm a sports bigot, and I think that some people have to stick up for people that don't like sports, because if you don't like it, it's jammed down your throats all the time. I mean, I'll get in a cab in Baltimore, and the cab driver will say, how about them birds, presuming I gather the Baltimore Orioles. But I think that is as ludicrous. If I got in a cab and said, wasn't Fassbinder's movie great? You know, I mean, it's that ridiculous. Just because I'm a man does not mean that I love sports. I mean, like basketball. Men the same height as those rather unattractive macrame baskets, putting balls in a big deal. That makes people jump out of their hands and, you know, applaud. I don't get it.
Now, we saw, I think, everybody that you use on a regular basis in those little
Pretty much,
clips of the
except Mink
film.
Stoll. I don't think she was in them. She's been in all of them.
Yeah. Now, most of those people come from Baltimore, or you found them in your native town of Baltimore.
Yeah.
Tell me about Baltimore. Is that a special pocket of...
Well, I've had people come visit me in Baltimore and say, boy, your films weren't exaggerations. People in Baltimore has a great tolerance for eccentrics, I think. And I look for people that in real life would have what most people would think was a disadvantage, but take that and turn it into their style. And I like to use heavy people a lot because, you know, they take up a lot of room on the set. You can save money with props and stuff.
Also, in the book, you refer to Baltimore as the hairdo capital of the world?
Yeah, you still see a lot of beehives there, which I think is a great look, really. I wish it would come back.
Now, more there than in other parts of the country, you think?
Oh, definitely, definitely. You can go walk down the street, and it's fun to stand behind hairdos when you see the sunlight, and you can look through the web.
Now you mentioned you save money on props and so forth. What would polyester? How much? That was
that cost $300,000, which to me was like the budget of Cleopatra. I mean, Pink Flamingos cost $10,000.
That was not your. That was not your first.
I had
it was
about 5 before that, but that was the first one that got the most play.
Now, what happened if suddenly you found yourself with a very lucrative showbiz Hollywood contract that said $20 million, you can do anything you want? What would we see from you?
Well,
then?
you'd see 5 movies, first of all, because even $4 million apiece would be incredible for me. You know, I'd get my dream cast, which would be the people I work with all the time, but then maybe other people, like 3 generations, a grandmother played by maybe Anita Ekberg, now that she's put on some weight, I hear. And the daughter, maybe Joey Heatherton, and her daughter, Pia Zadora, I think would be a good combination. You know? But see, everybody jokes about Pia Zadora, but I really do like her. I think I could make an audience laugh with her and not at her.
Well, that's good luck, I guess. We're going to pause. We are coming back, and John Waters will be here when we return, and so will I, as it turns out.
Hello, I'm Larry Bud Melman with another one of my 5 reasons why you should ride a Melman bus. Reason number 2. Reason number 2, privacy. We're required by law to limit the number of passengers to 65. That means that at no time will you be sharing a seat with more than 2 people. That means you can sit back, relax, and be by yourself, or be with lots of people, depending how you want to look at it. Only at Melman.
Welcome back to the show. John Waters is here. Mark Schiff is going to join us later, and also Quentin Crisp, and all kinds, I guess, prizes. Everybody gets a prize tonight. Now, tell me about, now these films are not exactly Disney motion pictures, but they're real in the sense that they go all over the world, right?
Oh, yeah, they play all over the world, yeah.
And you make a lot of dough doing this.
Well, I don't have a helicopter waiting outside for me, but I am a thousandaire.
Oh, congratulations. Now, what kind of mail does this sort of work bring you?
Oddly enough, I got more weird mail from the book than I did from the movie. I guess that's because when you have a book, you can take it home with you. But the weirdest thing I ever got, somebody dug up the lawn of mass murderer John Gacy and mailed it to me. I guess that was the weirdest. But the nicest I got was from a young kid, 15, who said...
Excuse me a second, but does that mean the person likes you?
Yes.
They do.
Yeah, so it was... Actually, I enjoyed it. I mean, it was, you know, beat junk mail. The nicest letter I think I got was from a 15-year-old kid that said that, first of all, the teachers kept taking my book away from him in school, but that he made the same kind of movies I did, but he said, how come they call you so great and I get sent to the school psychiatrist, you know? And then he ended it with, Mr. Waters, one day I will inherit your pukedom, which I thought that was nice, though. You know?
You enjoyed that also? Now, that's interesting because you seem like a reasonable, intelligent young man, and now how do your parents respond?
Well, my parents have gotten used to it, I think. You know, but what kind of films you make? I mean, do you expect Alfred Hitchcock to kill people in showers?
No.
No, that's the same thing. I mean, I am not my films. Those are what I think is funny, and I'm lucky enough that there's enough people in the world that have the same warped sense of humor I have to make me make a living.
Now, what would be, you're going to continue making films. Can you tell us what the next project is about?
I'm writing 2 right now, 2 films. One sort of like my old one, and another one going... whatever commercial is, who knows? The #1 film last week was Friday the 13th, where people kill each other, so that's mass appeal now. You shouldn't go see the movie, you should stand in the line, that's much scarier.
It's a very peculiar account of your life, nonetheless entertaining. It's called Shock Value, and thank you, sir, for being with us.
David.
Last time you were here with Divine.
Yes, wasn't
nice
she lovely?
Oh, she was. John Waters, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, John. Now, regular viewers of this program have watched my dog, Bob.
Oh.
Well, now, you know what you do. Here, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice because I like you. I have an affinity for you, and I think you're completely charming. When we show this, you're irritated, you can sue us. So, see, yeah.
For what?
So get some of that money back, balance out that Random House thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, are you really going to show? Don't you want to show a clip from my new movie that's coming out?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Are you naked in that one?
No,
Then no, we want to see you naked. I'm sorry. That's just...
all you have to do is buy an old copy of Playboy.
Okay, here we go. Now, all right, we'll show the naked one, and then we'll show the other one. Or should we show the other one first and then show the naked one? Because it's tough to follow nudity. Huh? You do it? You only have the pool. Okay, here we go.
Oh, gee,
roll
thanks
it.
a lot.
Here we go. Roll it. This is Joan Collins.
I don't believe this. This is... Lovely?
Yes, it was lovely.
Sure?
Oh, yeah, that was cute. I like that.
Thank you. Well, if I've ever blushed, I just blushed.
Your sister wrote the book that was based on? Is that what it was?
That entire scene was based on.
All
She
in
wrote
the
that
family. There you go.
book. Yeah.
Man, I enjoyed that. I feel better already.
Did you? Well, I'm glad you do. Is this what you were trying to find me doing when you burst into my dressing room that day 5 years ago?
Well,
you wanted to find me like that, and that would have been shown.
I hope you forgive us for that.
That wasn't too bad, actually.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad at all,
I
was
was
it?
thinner then.
Yeah, okay.
But then who wasn't?
What are we doing? We have to do a commercial. Joan, thank you very much for your time. Good luck in court. I'll come down and do what I can. Joan Collins, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Robert Downey Jr.
But I'm a bit Irish, too. I think we talked about this last time.
Yes, we did.
You know, yes, most definitely.
All right. Well, where are you off to now? You're going to Sam's Club. Is that right, to promote the book?
I'm going to Sam's Club. I'm going to, Minneapolis, Detroit, Dallas, Birmingham, Alabama, and L.A., ending up in L.A. So I'm going to kind of crisscross America for the next 5 or 6 days, which is going to be pretty exhausting. And I'm not only not traveling with my own sheets, I'm traveling just with a wheelie. You know, one of those little bags. Well, we call it a wheelie in England. You don't know what a wheelie is? It's one of those little bags like that with a zipper, and it's got wheels on, and you just put all your things in, and you just wheel it around. Get on the plane, don't have to check in your luggage.
It's called a weenie?
A wheelie.
Oh, a wheelie! Did you think she was saying wheelie?
No,
wheelie. Oh, I was hearing wheelie.
Yeah,
I was hearing it's cool. I'm going to bring this weenie around. I thought it was like some nerdy guy you travel with. I swear to God,
No.
Okay.
Would I travel with a nerdy guy?
Andy.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, my
Can I just move over?
God, look!
Oh, my God!
I had a question for Ms. Collins. You were on our show about a month ago.
Yes.
And in like the second segment, we showed this film of you naked in some movie. The movie was like the Stud or the Stud 2 or More Stud or can somebody call me a stud? Something. And so we showed the film of you naked, and it was lovely. She looked absolutely lovely.
That's why he's here.
And
when's the second repeat performance?
And then later, and I thought you enjoyed yourself, and then later, I read in the paper that you're pissed off.
No.
Now, all I want, were you pissed off or not?
No, I was highly flattered.
No, I mean, you can tell me. I don't. Because you're pissed off. I don't want to live with that. You understand?
You gotta answer this.
Totally.
You got the best job in the world.
You're not pissed off? You can tell me. Because, look, I know you don't want any more litigation. I don't want any more litigation. We can settle this now. You either were pissed off or you weren't pissed off.
Listen, I'll show you some clips of some Italian films I did. Next time I come on your show, you can show those. And I
Whoa,
won't
the
be
hell with
pissed
the
off.
film.
And they're even...
You notice it?
Yeah.
All right, so summing up then, you were not pissed.
No, I was.
Oh, God bless you.
Pissed, darling.
She wasn't pissed,
She
ladies and
wasn't
gentlemen.
There's really nothing to say after that, ladies and gentlemen. Joan Collins, I believe that was David Letterman. We'll be right back with Bad Religion. Stick around.
What do you got there? What is that? I know, we got a joke left? Oh, we have a leftover joke? Really? We have a leftover joke? You mean I didn't do a joke? Well, we're out of time. We don't really have time for an extra joke. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Give me that. Give me that. Here, you just stay there. I know. No, you better come with me. Come to think of it. You better come with me. I got to get rid of this. And I got to put on my glasses. Put on my glasses. Right this way. Come on. Here we go.
People heard this, but Michael Jackson is back in the news. He announced today he's going to open a chain of theme parks. Yeah. Yeah, apparently he was disappointed when he found out that the...
Pardon me. Hi, Conan. I have a little something for you.
You have something for me?
Right there. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Tony,
very
come here.
nice.
Tony, come here. There, look at this. It's a joke I had left over. I thought I'd bring it right up. You like it? Try it. You like it? Here. Take it to the other guy. There you go.
All right. Well, folks, as you know, it's spring now, and I don't know, romance just seems to be in the air. Yeah, and in fact, this morning I was walking through Central Park, and a squirrel tried to mate with my hairpiece. And,
Come on, Tony. Let's get the hell out of here. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. See you later.
Nice meeting you, Tony. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the birthday of this man right here, Tony Inky Mendez. Happy birthday, Tony. Nice job. We got to do a commercial. We'll be right back, kids. Attaboy. We got a tough guy here. Right over there. Right over there. Stand up and take a bow, sir. There, look at him. Stand over there. Tough guy. Tough guy. Every show's got to have one. We got a tough guy. Things are under control. Speaking of things under control, earlier today, President Bill Clinton, the most powerful man on the planet, President Clinton had his annual physical. That's right, he checked into the Bethesda Naval Hospital and filled up specimen jar 1. So that was...
Specimen jar 1.
Specimen jar 1.
Like Air Force One.
Yeah, like Air Force One. That's right. Did you meet the tough guy, ladies and gentlemen? Right over there in case there's any kind of trouble. And in a related story, next week, Bob Dole goes in for his annual autopsy. So that's... He's so old. Wait a minute. Did you people like that joke? You know what that's based on? It's a joke about Bob Dole being old. And you enjoyed the joke? That's great. I'll be right back. That's terrific. Excuse me.
Yeah. There's fat, Academy Awards, Academy Awards, Academy Awards. Kennedy is drunk. Oh! Oh, yes. Dole is old. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Dave. Say, you don't mind if I borrow a couple of Clinton is fat jokes, do you?
Clinton is fat? No, help yourself. I'm doing Dole is old.
Great. Good luck with that.
Good to see you. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye, Tony.
Okay.
But for a moment there, we had been away at camp. You know, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest not only hosts his own very funny late-night talk show, he also is the leggy cover model featured on this week's issue of TV Guide. Do me a favor, please welcome back our good friend Conan O'Brien. Conan?
All right, I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the program. Thank you very much, because I know how busy I am. You, sir, must be equally as busy, so I really appreciate you figuring out a schedule whereby you can come and see us. Thank you very much.
We just did a mediocre show tonight and came here to do a good one, Dave. That was the plan.
Attaboy!
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
We do the crap over there, the good stuff here, folks.
You may be too late. Congratulations being on the cover of TV Guide.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is
Yeah,
big time, Mr. Big Shot,
Yeah,
Mr.
isn't that,
TV. Look at this guy right here.
Thank you.
Very, very cool.
That's not my body, by the way. That's David Copperfield's body. They just put my head on it right
Sure,
there.
why not?
I was real happy, though, because that's actually a pretty cool cover, I thought.
Yeah,
I saw
think it
that and
turned
I
out
thought, well,
nicely.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What TV Guide does, Dave, is they have a policy of shooting many different covers, and then they pick which
Oh, is that
one.
right?
And I was really nervous because I wasn't that happy with some of the other options.
Yeah, well, this one came out great.
This one, I'm glad they chose that one because I actually brought the ones they were thinking of maybe
Oh,
going
really?
with.
Well, let's take a look.
I think they're here.
So they gave you got to take a look at the
Yeah, I think I got to
proofs or
move
whatever
this
they call
mug
it.
maybe
Yeah.
just so people can see.
Yeah.
But this was like the first one they thought maybe about doing, and I wasn't too happy there. I don't know if you can get a shot of that, but look at that. I just wasn't too...
Yeah, the
From the baby a late night. That's just not good.
A very high concept.
No,
there.
I didn't like that one. And then there's this one. They're
Bob
trying to
Hope
be
props.
nice here, but
Yeah.
look at that. I just didn't go for this one. Flush with success
No,
right there.
I think that would be disturbing to your parents.
No.
Yeah.
That's a photo I actually had lying around. This one bothered me. Yeah, I had that. I just said, you want this one? And this one right here I wasn't really happy with. Conan delivers the comedy.
Oh, no.
That one, well, wait, maybe I should have used that one.
People seem to be responding.
Maybe I should have gone with that. And
Everyone loves motherhood.
Yeah, and then this one, I'm really glad they didn't go with this one. I'm just glad that we avoided it. There it is, right there. Does TV suck or what? Cover. And I just thought...
No, I think that raises more questions than it answers.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
you did a nice job.
I don't know.
Now, when you were a kid, and you're still not that old, you're not a kid.
I'm in my late 50s, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm aging quickly.
Did you watch a lot of television?
I
Was
did.
it it's a huge influence in everyone's life.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I loved rerun TV when I was a kid. I watched a lot of Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah.
I remember. And one of
Bob
the weird...
Crane.
There he is, Bob Crane. A star
Crane
that he played.
Died mysteriously in a Phoenix hotel room. I always like to point
Well, gee, thanks for helping me out with the comedy here, Dave. That's a nice little wrinkle we can add.
That's the only thing I know about Hogan's Heroes.
All right, well, yes, that's true, Dave. Now let's see if I can wring a little chuckle out of this. No, it is actually an amusing thing about having jobs like this is you watch these TV shows, and then these characters come into your life. You meet some of them, and it's like they're making a cameo appearance in your life. I watched a ton of Hogan's Heroes when I was a kid. One day I'm out shooting a remote piece. I'm out on the street.
Out on the streets of New York?
Out on the streets of New York with my drummer, band leader, Max Weinberg. And we're out there and we're shooting this piece, and all of a sudden, rushing around the corner, right on 68th Street, comes Werner Klemperer, who played Colonel Klink.
Yeah, sure.
And he's walking very quickly. Just
monocle?
like Colonel Klink. He had the monocle, he had the riding crop. No, but he looks just like him. He's walking quickly, walks around the corner and goes, "Hello, Conan, good to see you. The show's doing so well. Give my best to Andy. Hello to Max. I must go now, 30 days in the cooler." And he went right off again, and I thought that's just like having a cameo appearance by Colonel Klink in your life.
In your life, yeah. One of the perks of being in show business. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think he was strangled, Bob Crane.
No, actually, he was bludgeoned. He was bludgeoned.
With a lamp, wasn't it?
He was bludgeoned.
Beaten to death with a lamp.
They don't know what blunt instrument actually killed him, Dave. But he was bludgeoned. And I think I have photos of the crime scene. I'll go get them now.
Sure.
This will lighten up the evening.
Oh, I tell you what, we got to do a commercial break, and then we'll come back and continue visiting here with our friend Conan O'Brien. Yes, sir. Conan O'Brien is here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Big Late Show, and also Blues Traveler. Now, Conan,
yes.
I believe the last time you were here, you referenced having been a guest at the White House.
Yes, that's right. I've been invited to the White House.
I understand you've been back.
I've actually been back.
So you've been invited to the White House twice.
Yeah. What happened was the president of Ireland, Mary Robinson, very nice woman, was invited to a big state dinner, and so they have to scrape up all the Irish people.
Every Irish person living in...
I have no illusions about this, Dave. I know why I'm there. And they literally were like, "What about that guy?" All right. And so I was invited and actually got a chance to meet the president and
How big a
see him
deal
again.
is this? Is it like thousands of people? Or?
Yeah, it's thousands of Irish people. Yeah. It's like pretty much every Irish person they could find
and
who had a job.
Have like a dinner? Is that what it is? A reception?
Yeah, they had a dinner and they had a receiving line, and it was interesting, seeing the president again. I actually, though, thought it was a little awkward because I thought the president was a little condescending, actually, to the president. I thought Clinton was a little condescending to the president of Ireland, myself. I thought that he talked down to her a little bit, and there's footage of the event, and I can narrate. If you want, I'll narrate what exactly happened.
Sure, no, absolutely.
We have footage. This really happened. This is not...
Conan O'Brien at the White House.
There's my girlfriend there. There's the president saying, "Hello there, nice to see you."
Who is your girlfriend?
Let's not talk about that now.
Nice to see her back again.
Yeah, exactly. And then he says, this is some Irish guy we scraped up. We couldn't get Shaquille O'Neal. And then he says, he's a TV talk show host. Now look at this, TV talk show host. He says, TV talk.
Yeah.
And she told him to piss off. And so I thought it was...
But she had a lovely gown there.
I just thought, very nice woman. I just thought, she deserves better than that.
You were in, and I don't know when this was, you were in Indiana, my home state.
I was in your home state.
What the hell were you doing there?
I was there on Monday. I was visiting the local affiliate, doing a little stuff for them.
It's a great city, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, come on. No, don't.
It is. It's very nice.
No, it's very nice because people are very, very smart there. People are very, very friendly there.
Yes. All those things are true.
I've always said that the people in Indiana are like 40% nicer than you find anywhere.
They're very nice people.
And the food is like 40% tastier.
Yeah, everything's good. And Bob Crane was not bludgeoned there, too, which is a nice thing. So it's got everything going for it.
I think with that Bob Crane thing, I don't think they found him for quite a while either.
And it was a very hot week, too. What? You started it.
Sorry.
I look up to you. I follow you in these things.
So you're in Indianapolis.
I'm in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and you loved it. It's a great town.
It was the best place I'd ever been. And what was nice about it, Dave, is that what was really nice about it was that I was invited to the Indy 500 Speedway, and I'd never been there.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
And I know that you're
the citadel of speed.
Exactly, all those things. And I know that you're a big race fan, so I know you'll be impressed with this. I'm there.
Motorsports.
Motorsports, and you like the fast cars and the good times. And I get to meet. I get to meet Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt. They introduced me to Dale Earnhardt, and
yeah.
I guess he's a big NASCAR racer, and I meet him.
Ironhead.
Very nice. Ironhead? Okay, I didn't call him that.
Sure,
I'm glad.
no, yeah.
And I meet him. It's very impressive. And then he told me, and this is true, he said, do you want to take a spin
Oh, my God.
around the raceway?
You got to, sure.
I was excited. I thought, this is really great. And I thought I was going to get in the passenger side of his NASCAR. He'll get in the driver's side and drive me around in his cool car. So this really happened. He said, all right, let's go for a spin. We walk outside the garage, and he points to a red Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Seriously, a red Dodge Caravan that would belong to the director of the Indy 500 Speedway. And he says, let's take that, you drive.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah, King Nerd going around the Indy 500 Speedway in a Dodge Caravan.
It doesn't make any difference.
With Dale Earnhardt sitting next to me. So I get in this thing, I strap in the shoulder thing, you know. I put on ABBA, you know, on the and it's playing, and I start driving, and Dale Earnhardt, the coolest guy in the world, is sitting next to me, and it's a big, tall car, so I'm doing 55 around the speedway, taking the corners real slow. There were groceries in the back.
Yeah.
There's a baby seat. Dale Earnhardt kept saying, and finally he took the wheel and just said, just lean on it, so I got it up to 70, Dave.
Yeah.
I really had this thing cooking, thank you very much, and I really had this thing going, and then when I left, he wasn't that impressed with me.
Yeah,
I have to tell you.
You know, nonetheless, the experience is that should have been for you a thrill of a lifetime. Not everybody gets to do that.
And I think Dale Earnhardt's thinking of driving a Dodge Caravan in the next Indy 500. I saw him painting a number.
Conan, it's always a pleasure to have you with us, and congratulations again and always on the success of your project over there at NBC.
Thank you very much,
be
Dave.
happier
And
for
thanks
you.
for having me.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate
Anytime.
it. Thank you, sir.
O'Brien, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, we'll be right back. Thank you, men. Yeah, the boys seem to go for that.
I know.
I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got a blockbuster. Is it a blockbuster or a barn burner?
Hey, it's both.
It's both a blockbuster and a barn burner of a show tonight, and so much more. Conan O'Brien, let me tell you a little something about Conan O'Brien. Once upon a time, Paul Schaefer, my friend, and I, we had a little show over at NBC. It was called Late Night, and in the beginning of the show, they came to us and said, what do you want to call the show? And so we had meeting after meeting after meeting, and it went on for literally a month of what do you call the show? Just because we couldn't come up with a really good idea that everybody would get sick of in a day or two, we just said, oh, Late Night.
Yeah.
So that was the name of the show.
That's how it happened.
That's the name of the show. And now, Conan, and by the way, P.S., I got my ass fired.
That's not what happened.
I'm going to tell you something, I was not a happy camper when that happened. So then they brought in a nice young man, Conan O'Brien, and he's been doing the show that Paul and I used to have called Late Night. It's still called Late Night and doing very well. So
yeah, awesome.
A little behind-the-scenes story there for you. Well, it's not as good as your countdown to the millennium.
Yeah, no, it's a cute start.
Okay. Our first guest is the funny and talented host of NBC's aforementioned Late Night program. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our good friend Conan O'Brien. Conan.
Sorry, Dave, that's a pet peeve of mine when I host the show, is guests that come out and stand for too long. Have you experienced this?
Yeah.
And the host cannot sit down.
You don't know what to do. It's awkward.
Until the guest, and so you'll have someone like Wayne Newton come out, and he stands there.
Wait a minute, you...
Thank you very much, everybody! And then he'll stand, and long after people have left the building, he's still standing there, acknowledging a love that's just not there, frankly.
You've had Wayne Newton? You've had Wayne Newton on the show?
Yeah, we've had Wayne Newton. That's pretty impressive, huh?
Impressive for me. How are the holidays? Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, I did, actually. I got my parents what I thought was a really great gift.
Where do your folks live?
They live just outside Boston, Brookline, Massachusetts.
So you went home for the holidays, a nice family?
Went home for the holidays, and usually I'm one of those guys that goes to the mall at the last second and buys deodorant for everybody. And this time I got the deodorant way ahead of time.
Yeah.
So what I did was I was thinking ahead. My parents had their 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, pretty good.
Thanks for acknowledging that with applause. And it's a cold group here.
It ain't like Wayne Newton's here.
Yeah, right. So, so my parents had their 40th wedding anniversary in August, and I was thinking ahead, and I knock it off. And what I did was I hired a photographer to come to the anniversary.
That's a great idea.
Take pictures, and I said,
put together a family photo album.
Nice, beautiful photo album, leather on the front, and it's very expensive. It's taking a while to put together, and it's just almost Christmas time. And this woman who's putting it together calls me up, and she says, Conan, what I like to do on front of the expensive photo album is I like to emboss a monogram in gold.
Perfect.
And what you traditionally do in these situations is you take the first initial of your mother's name, and then you do the first initial of the last name of the family in the middle, and then you end with your father's first initial.
Oh.
3 letters right there. And I said, fine, go ahead, do it. So the photo album shows up. It cost me a fortune. And my mother's first initial is R. She's Ruth.
Ruth, yeah.
First initial, the last name is O, O'Brien. My dad's first initial, his name's Thomas, is T.
T.
So I spent a fortune on this thing. Happy 40th anniversary, Mom and Dad. Rot! Just rot!
That's too bad.
My mom...
You think somebody would have caught that before they...
I wasn't thinking, and so my mom's crying, and I just have to go with it. Yeah, why don't you just rot there?
Unexpected acrimony.
Very,
for the holidays.
yeah.
Now, when you get together, is it? I have the sense, and maybe you've told me this before. It's a large family, and do you spend?
You're assuming that because I'm Irish.
Yeah, that's right. It's just another cheap
I hear
stereotype.
you people you sit around eating potatoes and drinking scotch. It's a lot of fun. It is a big family. There are a lot of kids in my family, and I get a kick out of my mom. I love my mom. I'll say that because sometimes I talk about her. You're going to hit me if I do that again, aren't you?
Feel free. Make yourself at home.
Okay. My mom is funny. She comes from central Massachusetts. She grew up there in the 1930s, 1940s, and she has these just great expressions that no one uses anymore. If someone's a wise guy, she doesn't call them a wise guy, they're a little fresh. She'll say, you know something, Conan, that Dave Letterman, he's a bold stump.
A bold stump?
I don't know what... I have no idea where that comes from. He's a bold stump. If she's all confused and it ends and at odds with herself, and she says, I've got to say, I'm sorry, I'm a little Randy Boo.
Randy Boo?
Randy Boo. I don't know if people have heard that one. So my favorite one, though, is she has trouble talking about, intimate things, as many mothers do, and sexual things, and so, especially scandalous things. So she cannot just say that someone's having an affair.
Right.
She can't say that. So I'm home for the holidays, and I'm talking to her, and she says, I'm sorry, but she found out that a friend of hers, we'll call him Steve, Steve Jonas, we'll call him that because that's his real name. We found out that Steve Jonas is having an affair. He's a neighbor of ours.
No.
No, he's not really a neighbor. He's a guy that just lives, but he's having an affair with somebody else in his office. And so my mother says, I got to say, I'm all Randy Boo. I'm all Randy Boo. Because that bold stump, Steve Jonas, apparently and she wanted to say he's having an affair with the secretary. He said behind his wife's back is playing patty fingers.
Patty fingers. Patty fingers.
And so, what I envision is, in my mom's telling me this story, I just envision someone going to like a Motel 6 with somebody, and they draw the shades, and they take the phone off the hook, and then they go. This is just great crime. Ain't right.
But when you are playing patty fingers, believe me, it takes a bold stone.
I've often heard that to be true, Dave.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago this happened for you, but welcome to the world of dog ownership.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a dog.
Been a while? Brand new? How long ago?
It's a. I got a golden retriever.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Hudson. And
that's a little. Isn't that just a little Hudson? Is that just
it's
a golden
the most
retriever?
I mean, I know people always say that their dog is the cutest dog. I swear my dog is comedically cute. It's just like so cute that you just laugh practically when you see the dog. Really cute, beautiful dog. And I was up in Connecticut hanging out there a couple of weeks ago. And my dogs, I have a little house up there, and my dog's
Hudson.
Dog Hudson running around the yard.
Is that the name, really, Hudson?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he cares if I say his name.
But it's not like Larry Jonas or whoever that guy was, is it?
I'm changing Hudson's name so he won't get prank phone calls.
But isn't it just a little, I mean, is that really, you know what I'm saying?
His real name is Kooky Doo. I was just embarrassed to say that was his real name. No, Hudson is his name, a little Hudson, and he's really cute. And I'm kind of, playing around with him in the yard. And suddenly this dog ran out of the woods. And it was one of those dogs that hangs out.
A feral dog, a dingo, maybe.
And it was a dog.
Might have been.
A dingo that ate my baby. And Meryl Streep was there.
Yeah.
We had a good time. So I'm playing with the dog, and suddenly this dog runs out of the woods, and it's one of those. It's not a pure. It's just pure breed. It's just some dog that's been hanging out in the woods, and it's got a collar, so someone's feeding it, but it's kind of ugly, and it's really lean, and you can see it. Strong dog, and it starts running circles around my dog, just like 50 miles an hour running circles. And my dog is trying to keep up, doing the best he can, like and trying to do the best to keep up with the dog, but it can't. This dog is much faster, much stronger, much smarter, and I realized that looking at this other dog, that my dog has just been genetically engineered to be cute. 95% of the chromosomes in its body is just so that it will look good on a Hallmark card sticking out of a basket. I'm like, ooh. And that evolution has taken care of this other dog and given it superpowers that a dog should have.
Yeah. Your dog looks good riding around the back of a Volvo station wagon.
Yeah, with a bow on its head,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's all it's good for, really.
Now, did you find him near the river? Is there anything? All right.
I have a lot of respect for you, and I really like you. But when you mock my dog, you just go too far, man.
Settle down.
I'm sorry.
I know,
Dave,
you snapped there.
It's an incredible amount of pressure at 12:30. You don't know.
Yeah, trying to get Wayne Newton back. Now, I understand, and I'm very flattered that you did this. You brought a clip for us, a film clip, and I didn't even know you were in a movie, so that's great. Congratulations.
I'm not in a movie, no.
Oh, really?
No, it's me. God forbid I'd be in a movie. No, I'm not in a movie. I just know that these big 11:30 show like this, every time I watch, guy comes out here as the first guest, he shows
a clip
from his big movie.
That's right.
And I wanted to do that, so I'm not in this movie, but I thought that this would blow everybody away, so.
Wow. You brought a clip, but you're not in it. Pretty good. All right. You need to set up this clip you're not in?
This is going to blow people away, and this is going to put me on the map, my friend.
Okay, here we go. It's a clip. He ain't in it. Enjoy.
Once upon a time, Conan O'Brien was going on Dave's show, and he wanted to show a clip that would really impress everyone. So he decided to show the Star Wars trailer.
of that.
Check it out. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for being here. Happy New Year, and
Happy New Year
all
to you.
the best to you. So,
Yeah, and
Conan
to you.
O'Brien,
Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with tonight's Top 10 list and Alanis Morissette. Thank you very much, Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Holmes is on the program. Brian Greene is astrophysicist, and we'll talk all about the universe and any questions you may have about anything. Here's the guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to mention one thing. You know, remember Paul and I used to have a show over at NBC, and then they fired Paul. And in support, I quit. I said, if you're going to fire Paul, then I'm going with you. But anyway, that show was called Late Night.
Late Night.
We were on the air for 12 years, and it was taken over by Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
You know Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, listen to this. Conan and his wife, Liza, yesterday at 5:13 p.m. had a baby girl, their first child. How about that?
Good for that.
And I think her name is Neva, although I'm not sure. N-E-V-A, I think that's
Eva.
Yeah, that's a
Beautiful name.
Yeah. So
I thought it would be Conette.
So
Eva's beautiful.
Congratulations to Conan and his wife on having their first baby girl. That's a very nice thing. 6 pounds, 10 ounces. Johnny Lang is also on the program, ladies and gentlemen. Here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's do this. How you doing? Queen Latifah, Jack Hanna. It's funny that we mentioned the petting zoos because when Jack Hanna comes out, it'll be a kind of like a petting zoo.
It's a coincidence, yeah.
By the way, did you hear this? That Conan O'Brien is taking over the Tonight Show? Did you hear that?
When does that happen?
It happens in 2009.
5 years from now.
5 years from now, yeah. Jay Leno has decided he's stepping down after in 5 years.
Jay Leno's stepping down?
Yeah, it's apparently getting to him. So in 5 years, he's stepping down in 5 years.
But he does nothing but work,
That's
Jay
right.
Leno.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything
perform.
about this. And so they announced that NBC releases that Conan O'Brien, he'll be doing the Tonight Show. Good for him.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
yeah.
I wonder if I can get a tape over there. And
maybe a little late.
Yeah, a little late. But anyway, all our best to Conan when he takes the job in 2009.
5 years from now, yeah.
I think Halley's Comet comes back in 2008.
No, but it's great. That's so funny about Jay Leno,
Yeah, I
though.
don't understand any
Stepping
of it.
down.
I don't get any of it.
I guess he'll spend more time in Vegas.
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go. I think he said he couldn't take it another minute, so he's leaving in 2009.
5 years. Yeah.
How does stuff like that work?
I don't know. It's wonderful, though. Conan O'Brien, it's great.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, you and I used to have that show.
We had the old Conan O'Brien show.
We had the old Conan O'Brien
we used
show.
to follow
Maybe
Johnny
we can get that
Carson.
again. Because there'll be an opening there.
Yeah, we'd have some fun.
Yeah. We're having fun now.
No, we are. I know.
The category, top 10 George W. Bush debate strategies. Now, this is it. In a tearful press conference today, Jay Leno announced that he'll be leaving The Tonight Show in 2009. What is that?
Long time from now.
Yes, it is a long time. Let's see. And so here's what happened. Jay Leno, of course, had been the host of The Tonight Show for like 17 years, and he said, yeah, I think I'd like to do something else. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is that how it happened?
I don't know what he said. So they say, great, we'll put you on at 10 o'clock. So now he's going to be on prime time. So he's on at 10 o'clock. And then Conan O'Brien, who used to do the show that Paul and I used to do, when we came over here, they gave that show to Conan O'Brien.
Right.
And now Conan O'Brien is the host of The Tonight Show.
That's right.
Tremendous guy.
Great.
And I don't know a lot about him. He's a very funny man, very smart. I know that years ago he killed a guy. That's all I know. Maybe I've said too much.
No. Wow. Oh.